All right, folks. Hey, thank you so much for joining me. I just realized I had my microphone off, so my apologies. Hey, thank you for being here. God bless you today. Today is June 24th, Tuesday. We're going to be starting in a moment. We normally start at about 9 o'clock, but I did want to let you know tomorrow, our Wednesday session, I'm moving back. It won't be in the morning. It won't be at 9 in the morning. Eastern time, but it will be moved back to the closed session. So we're going to look at starting between 1:45, 2 o'clock, and trading all the way through to close on Wednesdays. Thursdays, we're back to a morning session, so 9 in the morning till 11. So Tuesdays, Thursdays, 9 to 11. Wednesdays, like 1:45 to 4 in Eastern time. All right. Hey, visit my store.spgtradingcorp.com. Yeah, visit my store because we offer an amazing, really an industry unheard of 100% money back guarantee. If you're not fully satisfied with my software products after a full year of usage, ask for your money back and we will give you 100% of your money back. Again, thank you guys so much. I think it's a unique offer because we're so confident in these tools. They're logical and they're profitable and they have a money back guarantee. So hopefully you'll take advantage of that. Ask me any questions. Thanks again. Say hello when you stop in. I would love to start a chat with you in YouTube chat. You guys are awesome. God bless you today. I gotta turn on my charts here. Let's get the charts going. All right, so I just launched my charts, guys. I think everything's good. Make a big mess of things. Sorry about that. All right, I think we're good. Okay. So, heating oil. Man, I made some boo-boos yesterday. Heating oil with that big sell-off was just tumbling out of bed, but we did have two good signals this morning already. One right here, we scalped that sucker, and then this could have been taken, although it's a little riskier because we're near the 100, but it did hit target. So all is fair in love and war. Natural gas, center it in the chart. What do we got going on in that gas? Not too much, just a whole bunch of back and forth. Yeah, ugly chart. All right, let's take a look at crude oil. So crude oil, first of all, with the line system, what we do is we look for a situation of overbought, oversold. And that is when we have yellow dots printing. So yellow dots is the first thing I look for. And then we look for a touch and a good break of a blue dot on a buy signal. So this one hit it, but it just didn't break out. If you had gone long in there, it's a little preemptive, but you would have gotten stopped out. Our stop, it goes down at the red level. This long, however, was a winner. So we went oversold here and we look for the blue dot that's closest to that oversold situation. Even if it's before that oversold situation, we'll look for the blue dot before that. That's fine. So we would have gone long here and our target was this red level and that was just there. So we did hit a target on that one. So crude is looking good. We also use a third indicator here called the Lion Claw, and it's based on net delta. So we're kind of testing that out to see if it's got any merit. So here is a sell signal in the 6E, and this occurred today at about an hour and a half ago. And we did go short here, and that would have hit target. Our first target on a short now is the blue level. Second target is the yellow line, which is the 100 period moving average. And a long distance target is the opposite channel. So Leto channels is drawing these pinstripe areas. And those are oversold down here and overbought up here. So when we're going short, a third target would have been this level right here. We actually did hit it, so it took a while to get there, but it would have been hit. All right, so let's take a look now at copper. So here's one signal that was a winner. We did hit our red level. I wouldn't have taken it though. We're right at the 100. I don't want to take it right where we hit the 100. That's a little bit risky. 100 can serve as a good support and resistance area. It would have been a winner had you gone long, but it's still a little riskier. Like for this one, I wouldn't go long here. It is a valid setup otherwise. It's just too close to the 100. I'm not interested. We can do better than that. We can do better than that. Okay, here's silver. Silver had a big move. Wow, that's a big move. Big $1,800 move just going up from this low. Again, we're oversold. The yellow dots are printing. And I don't see a good buy signal though. I don't see our blue dots. So no trade in silver. All right, where did MGC go? Oh, a beautiful trade. Look at that beautiful trade right here. Would have taken us right to target. See, now this is a great trade because we have that distance. We have distance between the entry price and the target. So entry price is this blue dot. First target is here. Second target is way up here. So we would have hit two targets here. Would have been very, very nice. All right, that is the trade in gold. Nothing else really. We hit oversold here, but there is no blue dot that we got in. So when the blue dot prints, that's when we start looking for the price to hit that area. And it's a swing indicator. It's a basic swing indicator. So we actually would have gone long right at this green bar. That's where we would have gone long, and we would have hit that. Okay. This is a daily chart of heating oil. Look at that big move. Hopefully tensions over this Middle East conflict is dying down. Okay, so MYM, very sleepy. We had a signal back here overnight, 4:11 in the morning. We did hit target pretty quickly. We had a overbought condition here, but really there was no entry area there, so nothing going on there yet, guys. Let's take a look at the Russell. Mr. Russell, what do you got for me? We're going to be very picky on our trades today, guys. Very picky. Here's the oversold area. We hit one here for just a tick or two, a very small amount. If you would have gone longer and held on, you actually could have hit that target there. So these are all theoretical trades today, guys, because I'm just getting started with our chart. All right. Again, if you stop by today, love to hear from you. Let me type this in. All right. So, what else we got here? Okay. This is the MES. What a mess. What a mess. MNQ. Well, we had an oversold here, but I wouldn't have gone long because we're right at the 100. Here's a good one though. Look at that, beautiful. We didn't quite hit oversold. Now oversold in this time block is right down here. We didn't quite hit it. It would have been a little bit of a risky trade without hitting that, but it's possible. We might consider that trade. And the reason why is because each of these blocks, they're scientifically calculated based on historical distances from the MA. So it's a region. 90% of the time, prices stay within the black area from here to here. That's just like the area where it just kind of oscillates back and forth. Only 10% of the time do we get into the pinstripe region. So that's really important information. This is high probability of reversal because we're talking about hitting extreme levels from the 100 moving average. That is the science of overbought, oversold, folks. That's what we're looking for. So that's Leto channels. It's producing these channels, but it's also producing as a secondary feature this histogram, which is a tendency histogram. This is the average location of price in relation to the 100 period moving average over the last 7 days. So when it's all green like that, it means the average price over the last 7 days, like for example, this is 9:20 in the morning, this cursor. 9:20 in the morning. The average price in relation to the 100 is there. It's that far away from the 100. You can see that distance. So when it's green, that means price is usually above the 100. On average, it's above the 100. So during this time of day, that's when green is printing, prices tended to be above the moving average. So we're looking for that to repeat, basically. We're looking for that to happen again. And the bias actually comes through. We're deeply oversold here. Well, we're almost at the oversold level. And then we look for the market does actually move up and comes into that where it's more comfortable or more, or has a tendency to be above the 100. That's what we're looking at. We just had a big move in the micro NAS. Now this is the lion claw is net delta. So when people aggressively attack the offer and they bid up the price, that's aggression, and that is a positive transaction. Okay, so if they transact 1,000 contracts by hitting the offer, that's a net delta of plus 1,000. If they likewise, or conversely, if they attack the sell side, if they attack the bid, they're selling aggressively, and that's a negative delta. And this chart down here is the net difference between those two. Generally speaking, there's an average in there too, but we're looking at the net of those two. So plus for buy aggression, negative for sell aggression, and then we just add them together. All right, well that thing just went up and down. Let's see what happened in the other equities. I'm going to be focusing on the equities today, guys. Yeah, we just had an up and down spike here. Let's take a look while we can at today's news. Thursday the 24th. So 9:15. Oh, we had a smart person talking. Beth Hammock. 9:15. She said something that was spiked some interest. Consumer confidence is coming out at 10. Now that's going to be important, along with Jeremy Powell here. Another smart guy talking. Well, Beth Hammock's got two lectures coming, so she's going to be busy. So there could be, I think the market might be a little quiet until we hit 10. Tomorrow, when we come in tomorrow in the afternoon session, all the news will be behind us. All the news. When I come in at 2 o'clock, 1 o'clock, 1:45 to 2, we'll have pretty much all this news will be out. Won't be an issue. So hopefully the market will flow freely then, and we'll be able to get some good signals. And then Thursday, got a lot of news at 8:30. Holy moly, quite a bit. Beth Hammock is back. Gotta find out who that is. Somebody find out how she's getting all these presentations. Michael Barr, a lot of smart people talking. All right. So that is the lay of the land today, June 24th, the morning of June 24th. Pray for the peace of Israel. Pray for peace. I don't know, brother. It's a weird world nowadays. God bless us. We need him. All right, well, the 6E just hit oversold. See how we just tickled the oversold region? Now we're moving up. Our tendency histogram shows buy. So I'm looking for a nice setup here. Let's get a blue dot that forms down here somewhere. That would be helpful. All right, the crude, look at that. We went from overbought, boom, to oversold in a matter of 6, 7, 8 minutes. Pretty big move in crude. Now, we'll be looking for then a buy dot to appear somewhere as market structure puts a buy dot in. The buy dot's going to be this kind of light blue color. We're going to wait for that. Nat gas has taken a little bit of a hit here. Heating oil, likewise, going south for the summer. We do have an MBT chart, so this is a micro Bitcoin futures chart. And we do have a Solana cryptocurrency. Who doesn't love Solana? I love the name, but it's one of those meme coin networks, I believe. All right, nat gas, crude. All right, 6E. Now we're getting some. In the next couple of minutes, this could be a good, solid buy level. We'll see. All right, let me see what our distance is right now. This is a $37 risk, a very small risk. I'm liking that. So if I go long above a break of this structure, you know. So this is the top of that swing, guys. See that? So I would consider buying above there. You actually might consider buying above here. The blue dot's probably not going to form. If we do go along there, then I would go and put my stop right down here. Being very stingy today. Super stingy. This is only 7 ticks of distance. My ruler shows 7 ticks. So, very interesting. Now, I'm interested in going long for a couple other reasons. The net delta, these white hash marks show positive net delta on each bar. So, people are aggressively hitting the offer. So, they're chasing the offer, meaning they're interested in higher prices. We also have a tendency for the market during this time of day to be above the 100. Well, if we're way down here below the 100, I'm thinking that tendency could push this up. Not push it, but the market tends to be above the 100. I'm below the 100 right now. I just hit oversold. Now we're looking for going long. All right, I'm going to do a buy stop limit of 1.
Order submitted.
Now this is, I'm not looking for the blue dot here. I'm kind of getting out ahead of that blue dot. Okay, now that's risky, but I am doing very, very small amount of risk, so it could definitely be a good thing. Oh, I got a rollover notification in. All right, let's see here. Hey, if it wants to go down away from my entry, that's fine. Let's cancel out of there. I'm gonna wait for a blue dot to form. All right, so we're not overbought, oversold yet here. We're not overbought, oversold. They got to be really good for me. I'm not taking crappy trades, guys. We're going to get good trades here. We got a little over half an hour before 10 o'clock. All right, so this is that 6E trade we were looking at. Taking a little breather. That's fine. The blue dot formed now, so we do have a valid buy signal here, guys. So this means that once price gets back up to this level, we would certainly consider going long on that. All right. copper is oversold. It looks like it might hit oversold in the near future too, so that's something to think about. I want to switch to the NASDAQ daily. Thank you. Heating oil, just a big down day. All right, so this is the NASDAQ. Hey, we got a nice little, maybe we'll push to new highs in the NASDAQ. That's a daily for NASDAQ, so. So the MES, one other trade, guys, I didn't talk about yet, is the trend trade. Now we're looking for a way to trend trade the market. Here's one example of a trend trade that I would have considered is this pink dot right here. So what happened is the tendency is coming downward. So we're getting less and less pressure to be above the 100. The trend line is down. So we want to have some sort of trend momentum in our direction, right? And I want to see the price go away from the 100 and back to the 100 and hit it and touch it. Now that might have been here. That was such a big oscillation. You would have won because that's your target. Your target is the blue line. Now here we go again. We go a little bit away from the 100. We go back to the 100 and push down. Again, momentum being important. We do see some net delta coming in, strong negative net delta, meaning they're aggressive on the sell side. So going short here, we would have targeted there and been out with our profit. And I mention that because we're now above the 100. The green is now increasing, so meaning we have more quote-unquote pressure to go long. And the 100 is our support and resistance level. And if that holds, that could be a trend trade. So a trend trade would be a break above this level right here. Silver is oversold. Gold is coming along. Now these would have been potential trend trades, especially this one, I think, because we have an increasing down slope. We have a lot of down pressure showing historically. So really any of these would have worked as trend trades, and that certainly did work. We're going to wait for the news. I don't think we should do any touching of markets until news time. Here is a potential trend trade setting up. Again, we have crossed over. The only thing is the MA is flat right now. So 2 minutes away from the stock market open here. Right now, we're just waiting for a good signal. We're not going to be trading junk today. Super conservative. If you're new, well, if you've been around for a while, I have added a new feature here, and that's these kind of muted yellow bars. And what the muted yellow do is they show bars that are beyond the a certain percentile distance. I have to check that out because these should be muted yellow as well. I'll check that out. There's something here that should be, but basically I'm looking for when bars are near their like 95th percentile, 98th percentile is what I have it set to. So when a histogram is forming the real significant overbought oversold level, push away from the 100. We want to take note of that. Like right here, when this bar turned upward, we had an oversold level. The histogram shows us that we're near historic distances from the 100, and that could have been a good buy signal right there, right? Again, the HO is a big market, very, very valuable market. MCL. So MCL, we are oversold. We'd be looking for a buy dot to set up here. It hasn't appeared yet. It has not appeared yet. Our tendency, though, is showing the market tends to be down. 954. All right, we got the open of the market, 930. Oh, tumbled out. The MES have gone south. All right. Ooh, I gotta wake up. I need to hunt down some coffee, I think, here. All right, that's silver. My expectation is we're going to find support here at the 100. We're going to move up a little bit more, perhaps get overbought. The net delta is pretty severe negative right now. So this dash shows that on this bar, it's a flush, what we call a flush reversal. Net delta hit hard on a down move, but price closed upward closing bar. That shows that a big spike came in, but the overall buying pressure reversed out of there. So now this is turning into be a down bar, obviously. This is the Russell. This is the MES. NASDAQ is pushing back to the 100. All right. Y, M, the Russell, the MES. I think we're going to see buy pressure here, guys. And I'm just talking. I'm going to look for a clean signal, though. I'm going to wait. Now, if we were trend trading, this would be a good one. Tell you what, let's do a quick trend trade. So we are long in the micro NAS here. And I'm going to target up here.
Order submitted.
Now, the negative thing here is I didn't see a big uptrend. It's a flat trend, so that's not too impressive. I did go long at the blue dot level, though, so let's see if we can pull something out here. My target is where this blue dot starts its red line here, so without that big kind of a momentum uptrend, definitely is a risky trade. I don't usually do trend trades. They're not my favorite. I'm just going to see if we can get out with a little bit of profit here. Let's see if the market comes back up. A lot of up and down, really no trend here, guys. So this is kind of a bad trade. I guess I'm bored. All right. Just up and down volatility. A lot of confusion, I guess, today. lot of indecision, huh? I just want to get out of this with a little bit of skin on my back. Is that a word? Is that a phrase? I'm not even sure. A little bit of clothes on my back. That's probably a better phrase. Wow, we just touched the green. We touched above zero on that trade for a moment. And here we go. We got another green print. Very wasn't a very smart trade. Wasn't a very smart trade. If only I could see the future. Trading wouldn't be much fun if we did, huh, guys? Alright, let's get out. So we made $5.50 today. Alright. Big whoop. Let's take a look at other markets. The MES. ASI. MGC is oversold. MCL oversold. Well, yeah, it is oversold. My mistake. It is definitely oversold. There's going to be a blue dot here printing, I'm pretty sure. The one thing I do stipulate, though, is there's a minimum ATR distance of for this blue dot to form, the movement away from the blue dot has to be larger than the ATR of the bars. But all right, 9:37 in the morning. Where's the MGC? Definitely oversold in the MGC. The YM is moving up a little. MES is moving up. NASDAQ might have hit our target. Come on, Ninja, where are you at? All right. You know what we can do? Another feature of Leto channels. If you find this histogram, this historical histogram, annoying, we could turn it off. MGC, MYM, M2K, MES. Really nothing else. I mean, we're not overbought, oversold on any of these markets. You got to get way here. I mean, the pinstripe area is overbought, oversold. So, guys, on my store, I have for sale for you the Leto channels, which is the pinstripes and the tendency histogram. We also have extension 62 lines. That's what's printing these extension levels, the blue and the red. Also prints the entry dots, and it also prints a little calculation for position size right down here. So right now I have a risk set of $300 per trade, and this blue level, like this blue level, see the blue line, is a distance of $525 in equity. So it's a little bit more risk. So I would not have gone long there because the risk down to here is just too great. It's just too great. But let's take a look at this one. Sometimes it prints, sometimes it doesn't. Like here's this will print, but look how huge. That's $962 move in copper. So it gives us a little gauge. All right, now here's the 6E. The 6E just hit that level and is retreated. It didn't push above. I want to see a good push above it and perhaps then buy on a retracement down to that level. That's a confirmed breakout. All right, well, the YM is getting near its overbought. M2K is getting, I don't know, it's right in the middle of nowhere. MES. This is the NASDAQ we were just on. Silver is going straight down. Gold is going down. Copper is oversold. 6E is going down. All right, well, MCL broke through that level. Let's go long
Order submitted.
in the MCL. We're long. I'm going to put a stop down here.
Order submitted.
And my target is going to be right up here.
Order submitted.
What's our distance here on this stop? I'm risking $32 only. Now, the target was already hit on a breakout up here. And it had a pretty strong reversal off of that level. So there's some selling going on here, probably that prior support level. I'm also targeting the 100 MA on this move. If I don't like the move, I'm going to be out. Tendency is down, so that's not encouraging for me. While that's percolating away, let's take a look. Okay, we're overbought in the MYM. Nothing in there. Moving up in the MES, moving up in the NASI. And let's take a look at MCL again. So I mean, overall, we are seeing an increase in the net delta, but net delta is funny because you can have a big hit. Somebody could hit a big block size, but the overall move bar could be down. Or the opposite direction. So if there's no follow through, if people don't get on board that big move, the market will do what the market wants to do, obviously. But the point is, if the big players all get on board at one time, that does give encouragement for others to join them. It's a psychological effect, right? If you see a guy all of a sudden hits 1,000 contracts on the ES, you go, wow, what does he know that I don't know, right? And that would encourage me to think about joining it. All right, let's move it down a little bit. So we're this side of the 100 moving average. we just dipped back into oversold. The yellow dot shows that we just dipped into oversold. I like the desire to get out of that oversold area. It's good to see some buying coming in. Buying aggression is coming in. There we go, crude. That's more like it. Let's get up there. Let's hit my target. I could use a win right now. I should write a song about that. I could use a win right now. Gas, nat gas. Oh, I got word Apex doesn't trade nat gas through Ninja anymore, so that's a real bummer. I like trading nat gas. Yeah. Apex support wrote me and said there's a bug in Ninja in regards to the natural gas contract. All right, if this thing doesn't cook, I'll be jumping out. I don't like that. So we're getting near this tendency. So, you know, for some reason, market participants prefer to have the MA, the market below the 100 MA, its 100 period average. You'd be surprised how cycles could be affected at time of day. So, you know, if every day for the last 7 days the market has been up above the 100 during the open, it makes us think, you know, there is some tendency to, the market doesn't, what is it? The market doesn't repeat itself, but it does rhyme. And that's what we want to do. We want to be poets, market poets. All right, guys, I think I'm going to axe this position. It's not doing what I want it to do. So I'm out. Made a little bit, but I don't know. I just don't like it. It can't go higher. Seeing red come in on our average of the lion claw. So we'll look for greener pastures. We missed this. This was the entry, really, guys, right there. All right. MYM is selling off. We don't have a blue dot, but we also have an up tendency, so not an ideal trade. That's okay. You know what? They're not all going to be perfect setups. And I'm just not going to trade it if it's not better. I want better. Well, this one did turn out to be moving higher. $9.48. I mean, we still got that big, we got that, what, the consumer confidence? Tuesday, consumer confidence at 10. So let's keep that in mind. All right, so we're looking to set up a buy signal here. Oh, glad I got out of the CL. This is crude. Tell you what, guys, give me a minute. I'm going to step away, get some coffee ahead of the news, and I will be back shortly. All right, coffee is brewing. I'll go back in a moment. My wife just bought this new grinder uh, coffee maker, so it actually grinds the beans and puts them into you know, fresh fresh ground beans. Okay, it's gonna take a minute though. It's not a very fast system. Let's give it some time. All right. We do have a buy setup in gold. That would be a good spot. So, um, the distance here is $79 in equity. So, if I risk, you know, 3 contracts, that'll be less than $300 of risk. That's what it's giving me there. Of course, we got to wait for it to hit here, guys. Wait for it to hit the blue level. Oh, look at that beautiful short. Now, I had thought about shorting on a break of this Ross hook. So this down pattern with an up move, that's a good short. It's a very, very fast swing dot, but that would have been a swing level there. The MES. Ooh, NASDAQ sold off too. All right, 8 minutes before our consumer confidence. Thinking the consumers are not very confident. I know I'm not very confident. How's your consumer confidence? Although my wife is buying coffee makers that are expensive. It's only about 90, what was it, 90 bucks. Oh my gosh, silver, $2,500 move. Really, really oversold. One thing about Lido channels, this is an oversold area, right? Lower, below the 100, it's oversold. This top of the channel is called the 90-10 top. So this is the 90-10 line. So 90% of the time prices don't hit that level. 10% of the time they exceed that level. And down here, in the last 7 days, prices have never gotten that far. That's the 100% level. That's all the way. So look at this move. This was the 100% level here, and it just fell apart. So this is a new 100% level in silver. A new level. If you guys want me to explain any aspect of the system, please, please, please let me know. Otherwise, I can talk all day. Again, I'm just looking for a hit of these buy and sell levels. 954. All right, I'm going to get my coffee and I shall return momentarily. All right, I'm back, y'all. Gold is inching toward its entry price. Equities are just not happy. Good coffee, though. Lord help me. Well, look at that beautiful hit of the overbought. That is a perfect setup. Just beautiful. But we weren't on it. So many markets, so little time. 9:57, 3 minutes ahead of the news. A wise trader once told me to wait 5 minutes after a news announcement before you start trading. And I don't think I've ever obeyed that advice. And I probably will do that today, guys. I really need to be a smart trader today. Let's be smart today, okay? We're not going to be the goofballs running around trading everything. I don't want to be a goofball. Who wants to be a goofball? I don't want to be a goofball. I made too many goofball trades, guys. They're not fun. Some good trend trades here. Wow, this is a solid one. We went back up to the 100, went down here. Target was hit. Here's another good one. You know, we're seeing a really good push down. Still the trend is down. Boom, hit it here. Haven't hit target yet, but it's getting there. MES. Consumer confidence in 2 minutes. Oh, about 1 minute now. Now crude did climb back up. So this is a valid buy signal. Oversold. We just hit the level here. But you would have put your stop down here, so we wouldn't have hit stop. But a better level is a breakout above here. Let me draw this. All right, so there is the buy level, right? This is a better one. When it broke through that level and came back to it, guys, that would be a good buy spot right here. And we want to see a confirmation, a push through that buy down level and a pull back to it. And then look at that. We did see some good move here. 10 o'clock, the news is out. Here is a little bit of a buy setup in gold. Just the start of a buy setup. Now, I said I wasn't going to trade for the first 5 minutes after this news announcement, so I'm going to try that. See if the old codger knew what he was talking about. Good trend trade setting up is right here. Go short right here. Your target's probably going to be the oversold level. Coming into a tendency, down tendency area here. This has the makings of fake out breakout right now. We hit that level, sold off. Tendency in gold is down. future tendency is down. We got MYM. The Russell just hit oversold. Just hit oversold right at the time of the news announcement. It hit oversold. Look at that. Positive delta coming in. Again, these white hash marks are positive above zero, negative below zero. Silver is taking a little bit of a move. I don't want to trade silver today. I mean, this could be a breakout level right here. But I'm still not going to jump on it yet. I mean, you could trade silver. I'm just being very cautious about margin. Very stingy. We're at our breakout level going short in crude. Heating oil is turning downward. Again, I want to see crude break down. You know, a good couple points, couple pennies, and then retrace back up to it. So let's see. It's 3 minutes after the news. Consumer confidence kind of went sideways here. Consumer confidence has gone sideways. Gold broke up.
Order submitted.
Alright, well, let's put a buy level in gold here. If we retrace there, I'm interested. $3 risk.
Order submitted.
4 minutes after 10. I think it just missed our entry. Let's see if we get back in here. I don't like the tendency, but tendency is I think I've said this before, it's maybe 5 or 10% of my consideration. There's something to it, but it's not like authoritative, like the end-all be-all holy grail indicator. All right, we're 5 minutes after the news. I don't know. We're just getting to that breakout for low level. Here'd be the target. All right, now I'm interested.
Order filled.
So we'll sell limit there, and we're buy stop
Order
here,
submitted.
and then we're going to target here, buy
Order
limit.
submitted.
All right, it's moving our way already. So we're short in crude. get jumping out if I don't like it. Again, we're just scalping this market. So you see what happened is the market pushed down below my entry level. And that is interesting. Oh, we're frozen here. Come on, Ninja. Let's go that side of the extension. Let's hold for a good target here. Holding for a good target. What was I looking at too? Gold. I'm going to close out the gold entry.
Order canceled.
Hold on for this crude here. That delta is turning positive. I don't like that. This white hash market, the net delta I'm looking at. That delta is turning positive. It might get stopped out. That's all right. We're in it for the long haul, guys. You know what? You never know what the next second will bring in trading. Big guy can come in and, you know, sweep liquidity up, run stops. There are millions of reasons why the market will move in the next second. And if you can't deal with that, then you're in the wrong business. You're in the wrong business if you can't handle the uncertainty of the next second. Yeah, I don't like it. It's too much. Huh? Anyone out there want to vote on this one for me, with me? Not over yet, but delta is still positive. Again, what I'm looking at is this white hash mark. It shows buyer aggression when it's above 0, so. Alright, we got stopped out. That's alright. Alright. We'll look for our next one. Gold. Oh, looks like it would have been a good trade, guys. Yeah. I got out of the wrong one. Got out of the wrong one. Gold turned around and did hit target. Target was here or the 100. Yeah, that would have been a very nice trade. Hmm, 60 definitely went up in this tendency. Could have played a role. Well, right now we've got the high tick of that bar. Delta is turning negative here. MGC has another buy level here. We're just so close to the 100 though. I don't see. I don't think I'll take that one. Excuse me. Burp. All right, what do we got? 10:12 in the morning. That's about consumer confidence. We've got Beth Hammock coming back at 10:15, 2 minutes. And then that's about it. I'll be going by then. Well, right now, guys, we got ticked out at the high of the move. I don't know. Still not seeing any kind of flow here in the price movement. Copper retracing back to that buy level. Bunch of mess back and forth. Big candles, big wicks, big reversals. Yeah, nothing to trade here. It's all right. The market gives us what the market wants to give us. And we are but we're on the down. We're on the receiving end. We're downriver. Yep. Rude. Very rude. We're back in profit. Would have been in profit here. Let's go short again. We retrace up to that level. Basically, let's go back to where our entry was. Our entry was right there. Tendency is still down for quite a while. The greatest industry in the world, isn't it? It is. It is. It will refine you. It'll break you. It'll make you think. It'll make you get emotional at times. And it's uncapped, unlimited income. Trading is an amazing ability. Thank you, Lord. Now we broke a little new low, but I don't like that. That looks like a failed breakout. Let's see how we hit things here. Maybe we'll get filled. Again, this is our old entry price. One more tick.
Order filled.
All right, so we are now short. I'm going to go a little bit
Order
further out
submitted.
here. I stop.
Order
Okay.
submitted.
I don't know. Crude had a big down move yesterday, but I want to go further. Yeah, that was a big out breakout.
Order filled. Order canceled.
All right. Well, crude just is not going anywhere. Markets are certainly not excited. They are not excited. Maybe yesterday was enough excitement. All right, it's all right. This was a good buy level right here. Right there, we have target. There's the 60. Oh, you know one thing I like to look at? Let's take a look at our meats. Yeah, like live cattle. All right, live cattle have been overbought. Could be seeing a short opportunity here. Another tick. N19. Gold is getting hit a little bit. There's the Dow, there's the Russell, MES, NASDAQ. Silver. Live cattle is tending to be down, but we just haven't pushed through one of these sell dots. So that's good support. We're not done yet. It's still in the oven. Got a bun in the oven there. Give me a moment, guys. No trend at all. No trend at all. Trend is reversing in the Russell. Trend is somewhat reversing in the M1M, but this is just going nowhere, guys. Just hit this level and look at that. Goodbye here. Look at UCL. Little Pinterest. Markets are sideways today, guys. We might be done for the morning. I don't know. It's just might be done for the morning. Afternoons are a different story. Have an expanding crude market, so we're getting lower lows and higher highs, which is not easily traded. Easily traded is not the case. I like this a little bit. We have a short setting up in gold, down tendency. We just broke our short level. Market is not happy. We do have an average of net delta going down.
Order submitted.
Put a sell stop in there. And I put a buy stop right above that swing. Yeah, I mean, really the best sell spot is below that low. So let's cancel that.
Order canceled.
Really want to go below that. You need a breakdown of that support because there's a good amount of demand here. Demanded on the way up. Very short-term demand, but some buyers there. YM is recovering. I think the equities are pushing higher. Happy at 100 average. So we're getting a little breakdown here. Live cattle. Just touch that. Below. Crude did what I expected it to do. I just wasn't there for the ride. Heating oil is following suit. That gas kind of dances to its own drum. Yesterday's low was down here. Oh no, yesterday's low is the red line. Overnight low was right down there. 64.31 was the overnight low. Still got 50 points before we get to the overnight low. It's down here. $10.28. Do we have any news? No. I mean, we came back into a little support here. This is demand zone, so got a little bit of a trend showing. Man, not much. Well, let's look to buy in that demand. Tendency is up. We got some distance to go to our primary target, which is here. Let's see if we can get filled on that kind of stingy entry, get our price. We got a little curl up and trend. I mean, it's there. It's not flat. Gold is just in the range. Crude is happy going lower. Alright, might get a fill. Standing by on the Russell. Missed it by a couple of. Missed it by a couple. This is setting up to be a trend trade long in the YM. Let's see if we can break out that level and then do a quick retrace back to it, guys. Russell's going on without us. Alright. And we got a couple on that. Put a buy level in here.
Order filled.
So, okay, we're long in the dial. I'm gonna cancel
Order
the
canceled.
Russell. We're in the Dow, guys. We're in the Dow. I'm gonna target here.
Order submitted.
Our first target printed. Now, once we hit that level, I'll go to break even. But I want to see a little bit more move out of here. Trend trades, again, not my favorite. $16 risk, guys. Tendency is up. Putting in a higher high. We got a little bit of a trend forming. Boy, look at that. It's just hard to move today. Hard to move. Well, the Russell broke to new highs. Alright, well, that's going. MES. NASDAQ is not there yet. $10:33 in the morning. Okay. That is a reversal bar. Man, tough market. Delta, zero-ish. Lightly positive, but rough. Now the Russell hit target. All right, finding the right combo. Russell, beautiful move and target. Negative delta. We're fighting for every penny here today. Caps are moving higher. Where's my buyers at? All I'm doing today is feeding the broker commissions. is not working here. And we still have an uptrend forming. Delta went flat. So our big buyer that stepped in here has not materialized. This is interesting in live cattle now. Yeah, that's where the sellers came in. Selling is strong in cattle right now. This trade has turned into a turd. I'll admit it. We got a turd. Can't polish it. Okay. Let's see if we can hit that little target. We're going to re-enter if we can break the new highs, but right now, super unimpressed. Just want to hear the girl say target filled. Come on, target filled. That is a turd of a trade, guys. That is a turd. Can't polish it. Can I say turd on YouTube? I just did. Oh, they say a lot worse. Yeah, this is going to be an afternoon session. This just is not pleasant. This morning is just not happening. I don't want to complain, but I am. Well, went on without me. There's some buying going on. Whoa, we just hit a new high out of that channel. Delta's turning up. I don't know, guys. Am I crazy to ask for that much? I think so. I think so. Yeah, I'm crazy. Hey, if we can waddle our way up there, that's fine with me too. But again, that's a 90-10 line up here, so 90% of the time we won't hit it. That's a pretty good statistical piece of information. but at least I'm in the green here. I think we're going to have a double top. There's a good chance. Let's hit our target and be happy. Alright, so we're in the green. Oh my gosh, we hit it. We hit it, folks. We hit it.
Order canceled.
Alright, well, we hit a target. It's like pulling teeth, though. Okay. Man, that was a sweet trade. That was a $470 move. Now, this is the trade I thought about shorting. But I didn't. That would have been a nice trade. $150 risk from point A to point B. And target was hit easily. One, and then the second target was hit as well. Could have traded 2 contracts without any heat. Pretty sure without any heat. I don't think the market would trace. Air gas. Of the natural variety. 10:43. We'll be trading until 11. There's our trade in the YN. Russell was the trade. Look at that. Just missed that one by a couple of ticks. So the good news is, and there is good news, guys, that we didn't blow our brains out. We live to fight another day. That means we will win. We live to fight another day. We will win. Crude. HO is overbought. Live cattle is comfortable at the 100. Copper is just hugging the 100. SI, not much there. Gold is enjoying its 100 period average. I think we got out of the YM in time. Russell is just enjoying higher prices. I haven't looked at bean oil. This is soybean oil. Happening in this market. No, we didn't get overbought, oversold in bean oil. Go back to the 6E here. Just missed target on the short. Look at the Japanese yen today. $3 risk. I don't trade the instrument interest instruments. Let's check live hogs. Live hogs does have a buy signal. We are long. The MYM stalled out. There's a possible trend. What do we got for this risk? $35 risk, so
Order submitted.
I'm gonna put a limit order to go long on this little. See if we retrace back to this demand area in the Nasdaq. 22,326 is our buy price. Give or take a little bit.
Order submitted.
Tendency is going to be up. Well, it is going to be up in the near future. Did break this high, so there's a little bit of breakthrough showing higher prices.
Order filled.
We're long.
Order submitted.
Come on, man. Bring in some buyers. Bring in some buyers in the Nasdaq. We just have a few minutes left in our morning session, coming up on 11 o'clock. We'll be taking off. I'm going to rejoin my trading at about 2 o'clock in the afternoon, but the morning has been not so good. We're pretty much break even. But it's just not a lot of good trades. Mostly trend trades, which are fickle at best. Not a fan. The whole Lion method is based on reversion. You know, prices are hitting extreme levels and reverting back to the 100, and that's what we want to get into. Wise men have told me, anyway, that markets, oscillate 80% of the time and they trend 20%. And we're looking for that oscillation period. We're looking to get an extreme level and then push back. Yeah, we just can't find a higher price in the NASI. Wow. Printing some green. Some encouraging. Got to get through this supply here. It's a good amount of supply to push this out. See where we land on this thing. Some net delta on that move. About 395, 352 net delta positive. I fear that we are pulling teeth on this trade. $10:54 in the morning. God bless you today, guys. I just pray for good things for you today. God loves you. He loves you very much. He sent his son to die for you so that you don't have to try and earn his grace. You couldn't do it. Jesus earned it for you. He's our Savior, and if you trust in him, he will give you life eternal and a good life here on earth. Yeah, it's not going to be a bed of roses. Yeah, there's going to be trouble and trial. He plainly said it. But he never will leave you or forsake you. God loves you very much. Doesn't matter what you did or who you did it with. God loves you and has made a way for you to be saved. So God bless you. If you haven't trusted in Jesus, please do that. That's more important than anything I could do today or tomorrow and any other day for you. So I do wish you good things. I was an atheist for my first 27 years, and then I came to believe. And I've just experienced so much good things of God that I can't deny him. It's just all over the place. So thankful for that. Thankful that I was called out of the big darkness of atheism. And if you're in that spot, I encourage you that there's more to life. $10:56 in the morning. Pray for peace in Iran and Israel. We just have too much war, don't we? We have enemies, people who hate us, people who are against us. Jesus said that in the end days, people will come and kill you thinking they do God a service. Now that could be a bunch of people, and I'm not saying who it is or who it isn't, but death comes. So I guess that's what I'm saying. This world, it's a silly place. Drop dead, the heart attack serious as well. And the sun is shining. The sun shines on, and hope is eternal. I pray nothing but good things for you in this life. Nothing but good things today and tomorrow. If you want prayer for any reason, please look me up, guys. I would love to do that for you. So drop a comment, send me an email. If you liked what you saw today, visit my store, store.spgtradingcorp.com. I would love to have you look at what I'm offering and purchase one. So again, we do have a lifetime money-back guarantee. Well, not lifetime. It's a 12-month, 100% money-back guarantee. Use the tools, the software for a year, and if you're not happy for any reason, you can return that for money back. I don't think any other vendor does that. You prove me wrong. Tell me where they're at. I'd love to hear from you. I'd love to find out who else is doing that. Coming into another little spot here at 11 o'clock that could be a move up. Tendency is upward. Delta is pushing down. Maybe everything will change at 11. I have seen that happen, guys. 11 o'clock. Somebody pushes a button somewhere and the market comes alive. Seeing a lot of negative delta here. This could be a flush reversal. Yeah, it's a flush reversal, all right, but...
Order filled. Order canceled.
That one didn't work out either. Look at that. We got a big slippage on that thing. Wow. Big slippage. Right there at 11. Well, 11 o'clock woke up. $11 o'clock did wake up. Overbought in the Russell. This didn't happen. Didn't happen today, guys. We're gonna see how the afternoon shapes up. So again, thank you guys. God bless you. I'll say goodbye for now, and hope to see you tomorrow. Again, we're meeting at about 1:45 Eastern time in the afternoon to do an afternoon session. All right, if you can make it, I would love to.